And greetings once again from Tahunga. It's in Los Angeles for those of you who don't know. Nothing overly that much to report today. Just working on rig stuff and the usual. I did watch more of that Turn show though, and wow, that's really really good. Seriously, if you guys have Netflix and haven't seen it before, watch it. Spectacular show. Sorry, I just ate some Indian food, so I'm a little sweaty, a little sticky, and probably a little belchy as well. Anyways, I didn't really study that much Revolutionary War stuff, since probably 10th grade, 9th grade. I can't remember what year we did that, but it's been a couple decades now, and never really read any of the books on it. A lot of my friends are pretty passionate about reading history, and they read all the books on Washington and all this stuff, and just never picked those up. So I don't really have that much knowledge of that era, and it always kind of felt rather dry. Like World War II's got a bunch of cinema which you can kind of associate visuals with, and the series Band of Brothers was just I think that along with Private Ryan really give a great kind of insight into World War II, just for the realism of it. But I've never really had that kind of vibe with the Revolutionary War, because most of the movies I remember from a kid are kind of that hokey 50s Disney kind of stuff. But this is fantastic, and I really actually want to read up more about this stuff. I've actually been checking about, I don't know how many episodes in, but I've been checking Wikipedia as I go. Looking at the names of people, trying to see how accurate. I guess it's a pretty accurate show. I don't know, how spot on, but seems to be pretty historically accurate with the characters and who did what. But super well done. It really, kind of gives you a just like a living visual of that era and of that war. I definitely want to check out some of the literature at some point. Maybe pick up a good book for my long ass flight to South America. Speaking of which, somebody had asked me, I might be the Rock Brigade Forum, about our travel in South America. Couple things. One, I can't tell you guys how we're traveling because that would just be I'd probably get shot from the band. But two, I've never been to South America before, so I have no idea how travel works down there. I know that from talking to my coworkers that the trucking is different. They don't have a lot of huge rig semis, so typically you get a fleet of smaller trucks to move gear around, or you fly cargo planes, which is I think it's kind of one of the reasons a lot of bands don't do less of South America. It's pretty expensive, just to get stuff around. But I have no idea how we'll be getting from gig to gig, whether it be little puddle hopper planes or or whatnot. I assume at some point I'll find out. Probably, before I get down there, I'll get an itinerary. But rest assured, we will make it from show to show. I'm hoping to have some time to go explore a little bit. I haven't really looked at the schedule that much, other than I know we've got 8 shows that's run in 3 weeks. So I'm assuming we'll have at least some afternoons to go explore a little bit. I definitely want to do a lot of filming while I'm down there, and I've been kind of mentally going through, think of what kit what I want to bring kit wise. I'm still really lusting over that GH5. Every time I see the footage of that thing on YouTube, and I watch way too much YouTube these days, it just looks so damn good. And I'm sure I can probably get, if I spend more time with my Sony, I can probably get stuff that's pretty darn close. But just that slow-mo, 4K slow-mo, makes my heart skip a beat. And I think it'd be such a fun camera to have walk around, but I'm not gonna do it because once again, that's a lot of money I don't need to spend. But anyway, so I took when I went and shot Catherine a couple days ago. I brought basically all my prime lenses with me, so I had my bag just full of primes, and that's kind of a bit much. So I'm still kind of going through trying to figure out what lenses to bring with me. I'm just gonna rattle them off. You guys offer some opinions. I have a 14 mil Rokinon autofocus, which is a pretty cool lens. I dig that thing. Super wide. 22 Sony, 55 Sony, the 60 twist lens baby, 85 Sony, and the 2470 Sony G Master. I think that's it. Sound right. So anyone has any opinions on that, feel free to chime in. I mean, I'll probably, realistically, get away with just my zoom lens, but the thing is just huge, and it would be, probably a little more fun to be a little more subtle. But anyways, I am putting some thought into that one. I won't be bringing a drone with me, just because I've been looking at some of the laws down there, and a couple places actually confiscate your drone at the border when you get there. I know of a few other YouTubers who have gotten basically shakedowns, like you pay a bunch of money to get your drone back when you leave, and I don't do all that crap. So, although flying in Brazil would be awesome. Hell, I should probably fly more here, but seriously, flying in LA is a pain in the ass because everywhere you are, you're by an airport or a helipad. It's pretty much illegal flying Los Angeles. It's a pain in the ass. Anyways, so I'm still kind of figure out the artistic goals on my days off down there, but I really want to do some filming, get some experience of culture, avoid the bars as much as possible. Although my coworkers will want to hit those because that's what we do. But I'm looking forward to the trip. I cannot wait to go down there. Just be fun. Yeah, sorry, I'm rambling away here. It's kind of an oddball day. I'm seriously over the sweat up here. My house is just roasting all the damn time. Looking forward to moving. Speaking of which, I talked to my prospective roommate today, or chatted online, and hopefully we'll know soon what the deal is. She's getting her lease stuff sorted out, so that has to happen before I can pull the trigger on my thing. But I did chat with the owners of the property here. I don't know if I told you guys the craziness of where I live, but it's I have two kind of landlords really. There's one that owns a property and the one that owns the house I'm in. Really long, bizarre story. But when my neighbors moved out a couple weeks ago, they were debating whether to just sell the place, which could necessitate me moving in a hurry, or rent it out. And they told me today they were planning on renting out again. So I do have some leeway with my lease and all that fun, and all not being in a hurry to move. Although I wouldn't mind moving before the winter hits, because this place gets really, really cold. For as hot as it is in summertime, it's equally cold in the wintertime. It's super poorly insulated, a bunch of glass. It's all single pane, pretty much giant heat bills, and I kind of want to live somewhere a little more social. Anyways, I'm just rambling away. Just nothing exciting part. I wish I could give you guys some awesome, amazing news, but really have none today. It's kind of another day in LA. Just putting along, getting projects done, and hopefully those will be caught up next week, and dive into more arty stuff. I have been talking to people about doing some shooting, and hopefully that will get sorted out soon, schedule wise. And I still have to reschedule that shoot that was canceled on Tuesday. Yeah, because I do have a few artistic projects kind of in the back of my head going on. The gears are turning, but nothing really, coming to fruition yet. Anything I would talk about other than say, gears turning. Yeah, so I'm gonna just I'm gonna stop rambling. I've been talking for 9 minutes. I probably gave you guys about 35 seconds of actual interesting stuff, and I'd probably be generous myself, maybe about 25 seconds. So I shall see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a great evening, good night, morning, wherever you are. Yada yada yada. Catch you later.